my commentary. But
do need to switch teams here. We need to get straight back on board with Tommy's boys, who are on the attack this side. We have seen a lot more aggression here now from Tommy as Kelly takes down Pseudo in that art position. The same play he rushed on the previous rounds as Triz takes down Tommy, McCann takes down Kelly, and then Triz takes down McCann. So Eskimo left in a 1v3 situation very, very quickly. The only advantage he's got here, Ben, is he does have the bomb as he spots someone in long.
Yeah, obviously having the bomb is a huge advantage, especially in 1v3 or 1v4 scenarios, or any sort of clutch scenario. It means that you don't really know where he's going to be, as Eskimo knows someone's going to be take down one. Can he get the second? I'm getting a bit of lag. I'm not sure if it's just me, though, but if it's Eskimo as well. But I think he got a few hit markers, but he has turned into a 1-on-2. It is tagged. And the unfortunate situation now for Eskimo is obviously that LFO are going to know exactly where he is. 1 minute 34, he's going to have to take his time a little bit more, but he said he is going to rush out of church. And do you reckon he's going to try and get the bomb down at A, or do you reckon he may go out to B?
I think he's going to try and pick up another kill before he gets the bomb down, as he does spot that same guy in top long again. He's going to be getting called out all the time here, as he does cycle round to B. Probably the smart play, knows there's going to be another player here, as he spots him in man and does get taken down by Tiny. Yeah, brilliant shooting there.
Yeah, really well played there by Tiny. Obviously, that's just where teamwork comes in. Tiny and Triz were left alive, and obviously Triz was B corridor, Tiny was in Manny, so they had both bombs covered, and Tiny obviously covering Triz's back as well, so really, really well played there by LFO. And they're looking in good stead to level out this round, or the best, obviously best of 3. And what round is the tournament actually now? Is this round 3, I believe? Or?
This is round 3. If you win this round, you go through to the semi-finals, so quite important for these teams. They're getting quite deep into the tournament now, so they're going to be wanting to win every single time that they play.
Pseudo just got dropped. He went for an early rush on that right side, but did get dropped very quickly. I default over to Tommy, he actually goes in the same spot I go to. So that gives me some sort of moral support, I guess you would say, knowing that a player as good as Tommy goes to the same spot as myself. But all he's going to do here is just check to see how many cross. He doesn't actually need to enter a gunfight. He's just going to be calling out how many players cross through church to his teammate, who is probably going to be on a stairs, I would assume. But
he does have a teammate in fire, so they're all ready for that call out, just in case anything does happen. As he does he spots 2 there in B dom. He does take the shot. Gets dropped by Cully there. I perhaps think he should have waited for the shot a little bit there, and probably took his time a little bit more.
Triz going to take down McCann as well. Eskimo's going to take down, Legend, but there was Tiny right behind Eskimo, who is going to drop him. So round 3 of this DziRe Fun Cup, number 8, is going to be 1-1 in maps, and the last map is going to be CTF on, you're going to have to remind me here.
It's bootleg.
It's bootleg, so it's going to be CTF bootleg for this last map. It's tied 1 apiece, and to be honest, it's probably anyone's game right now. I mean, LFO, I think it's fair to say they got a little bit battered in the first game of CTF, but played really well in that S&D, so they have all the confidence going into this next map. And to be honest, I genuinely believe it is anyone's game. I think there's going to be a host change as well, as I've just got an invite. Have you got an invite as well, or am I just going off to a random game?
I probably do have an invite. I was trying to tweet, so I wasn't paying attention. I do have an invite yet, so I'll be joining straight away.
On the topic of Twitter, if you haven't done already, if you could please tweet out the stream, we would be most appreciative. We'd really like to see if we could hit around 50 viewers. Tweet out myself, obviously, at Benbow100, BENBOWE100, and obviously tweet at Sam. It's at Enigma Sam. You can probably see it.
Indeed.
Is it at the top left? I can't see. I know it was at the top left. There was a nice little overlay, I guess you could say, but I'm not sure if it is actually over the stream as well. But I can see it. Twitter name. Mine doesn't really flow. It's really sort of awkward. At Benbow100. It doesn't sound nice, whereas yours sounds really nice. I think I might change it. Yeah, there's a fun topic. Anyone in the stream who wants to give me suggestions for a new Twitter name, I will love you long time. Yeah, there you go. So anyone just hit me with a nice little topic. A suggestion rather, and we'll see what can come up with. I'm
just going to refer to the stream a little bit. James is asking what the score is. It's currently 1-1 in maps. We're going on to bootleg CTF now, so this will be the decider. Psycho McDouble, Ben, wants to know if you're going to sing.
If we hit 50 viewers, we're going to do a duet. The song can be decided by you guys, but only we hit 50 viewers, so you guys have to be making sure you are going to tweet it out. the best commentator. Much love there, McDouble. Much love. You deserve a friendly little heart. But yeah, like I say, we will be singing a funny duet just for the lols. I myself, I have the worst voice known to the planet Earth. Sam, are you a good singer, or are you someone?
I am an incredibly good singer. I'm not going to lie. I liken myself to, I'm basically one person that could represent the script on tour. So me with the script song, any sort of slow but slightly want to cut your wrist song, I'm all over it. I'm all over it.
I love how honest you are. That's brilliant.
Sing I'm sexy and I know it. If we hit 50 viewers, I will happily do a duet with you singing I'm sexy and I know it.
Oh, spirit, yeah. Why not? Like, tweet out. Like, we will sing I'm sexy and you know it. I've gone straight over to LFO for this first round, as I think they're probably going to have a little bit of momentum. So obviously it is map 3 of round 3 of this Society Fun Cup, and I'm on board with DziRe, as he's been very aggressive on this patio. Does pick off a few stuns and the Sentex Himaka, but take down Eskimo, drops down. He's going to see the second. Cully takes down Pseudo. Oh, if DziRe had taken down McCann there, that would have been a massive, massive push from LFO, and you could have well seen him trying to pull that flag very on. But I've defaulted over to Tiny, who is at patio, and it looks like he's just trying to get some map control.
I have previously seen LFO on this map, and they are very, very aggressive, especially on this side. They know it's the worst side. They know they need to try and come out of here, probably with a 1 cap lead if they can. So there's just wave after wave of aggression from this team. As Pierce, I believe, is looking at one and hasn't actually seen. I think there was one by Tuk Tuk there that he hasn't seen. Maybe that was just me, but he does end up getting taken down by Eskimo. Yeah, wave after wave of aggression from LFO on this map. They're very, very aggressive. They like to pull flags as they just get free down there.
Yeah, there's 3D. As Pierce, he's going to be aggressive towards Cage, and he's probably going to just wait for them to spawn in Cage, although I don't think LFO are going to be able to set up quick enough as Cully gets dropped on B Road by Eskimo. And I think Pierce was just going to try and wait for anyone spawning in Cage, but I think they're probably going to be spawning back off lag. Am I the only one getting lag, or are you getting some lag as well?
Your mic is going a little bit Darth Vader-ish.
Is it going?
It is, yeah. It's like auto-tune. You almost sound like you're will.i.am and you're singing. As there's 3 down against LFO there, and they have pulled the flag. Cully's left last alive. He tries to get stuns on the flag carrier, but it doesn't connect. This is almost certainly going to be a flag cap here for Tommy's boys, as Eskimo does take down the last final push up from LFO. They just need to get back to their flag now and just consolidate. They need to let this one go. They are on the worst side, so they just need to make sure they set back up, as they do indeed set back up, get 2 down straight away. This is the perfect time to start pushing out now. DziRe is trying to do work there, trying to get that pull out onto road, but does get shut down by Tommy. McCann shuts down Pierce. Going to see a push here coming from Tommy's boys now. They have got 2 down. They're going to be pushing out. It's going to be left for Tiny and Cully to put in some work, as Cully chokes some shooting there in mid-map, but he does get the kill picked up by DziRe. Cully then takes down Pseudo. McCann and Eskimo take down DziRe and Tiny. So this is backwards and forwards from both teams here. No real dominance from either side. Cully's going to be pushing in on this bottom right-hand side. I don't know if you guys are with me at the minute on this picture, but he's just sitting here trying to make sure that he can take people off spawn, but Pseudo does shut him down as we default back to Tiny. He's last guy left up, and that is 4 down against LFO now. The flag is being pulled. Pierce is just off spawn, and there is one watching, so he's going to get shut down, I would imagine, here, as Cully does take down Eskimo. So there might be an opportunity for these to counter-cap this. If they maintain with their aggression, they might be able to push straight onto the opposition flags, and just as I say that, McCann gets a 2-piece, Pseudo picks up the 3rd, and it's yet again Tiny left last alive on his flag. Relentless pressure here from Tommy's boys.
Tommy's boys seem really, really well set up on CTF. I mean, every CTF map that we've seen so far, they have been absolutely just, their setups are impeccable. They've been getting 3 downs so many times. Once again, there's another 3 down. It's going to be left to DziRe. He does spawn on that back of
Just needs to run down stunned. If he would have got away down road there, he would have had a chance at clutching that flag, but...
Oh, he does connect with a hit marker, though. He's going to be trying to be very aggressive on the flag, but no. Could not stop that flag, and that's going to be 3-0 for Tommy's boys. And they're just playing so well. I mean, 1 minute 5 left. Obviously, I would say they are on the good side, however, so it's completely up to LFO of how good their setup is on CTF bootleg, whether they're going to take this as a possible, like they could come back, I guess you could say, see if they can get 3 flags, take it to stopwatch. But I'm on board with Tiny, who's going to take a nice kill on Eskimo in that mid, going to go patio, and just look, he's going to see if they can get 1 flag cap. He's going to run on someone top patio, but no, gets dropped by Pseudo. And flag has been pulled by Pierce, and Triz is going to be trying to give him support, does get dropped by Tommy B. Road. And that is going to be flag dropped, and they're probably going to get the return as well.
Yeah, they really needed that flag to go in if they were going to have a decent chance of coming back for this. Tommy's boys are going to be able to set up shop on their flag very easily next half, as they are being super aggressive on LFO's flag. That's another 2 down. Pierce puts in work on his flag to make sure that flag doesn't get pulled again. It's going to be a very, very tough job for LFO here to come back from this. 3-0 down. They were on the bad side. Let's not forget that. So there is a chance that they can come back on the good side. But it's going to be a difficult task. I can't see Tommy's boys as they just get 3 down in the end. I can't see them dropping 3 flag lead at this point in the game.
Yeah, it's a very similar situation to what we had in CTF Arcade, and obviously we just got Tommy's boys completely out slaying once again. I mean, LFO, there's a few players 6 and 10, etc., whereas Tommy's boys are all, I think they're all double digits now as we change team for the second round, and only McCann isn't double digits. Obviously you've got Eskimo going 14 and 10 and Tommy going 10 and 5. So quite a few of these players are breaking big numbers. And we'll get on board with Eskimo. I think this is Eskimo at least. Yeah, it is Eskimo, as he's making a bit of a push towards Patio, but you can see obviously it isn't going to be too aggressive. It's just going to take his time. Obviously they do have that 3 flag cap lead. And I think he's just probably going to chill and wait to be challenged, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to overextend too much here. He knows that LFO have got a lot of work to do if they're going to get back into this game, so they're not going to want to push too hard. And just as I say that, they've pulled a flag. That's 3 down against LFO, so you can completely disregard my point. The only trouble they've got is Triz is still up. He was last guy on, and he does get taken down by Tommy. So, Cully does take down the flag carrier.
That was
he picks up a 2-piece.
Oh.
Tommy ends up picking him up, but the flag did get returned there by Cully, so that was a huge play by him. Picks up the 2-piece, gets the flag returned. As Eskimo's going to try and do work here in the squad.
Challenge. Oh, Triz takes Eskimo. That's quite a big kill, I think you could say, from Triz. I mean, Eskimo was doing a bit of work, I guess you could say, just holding that spawn. Obviously, he has finally dropped him, and Cully with another 2-piece, and obviously it's going to be the Eskimo and Tommy left last up, as Eskimo is going to get stunned and naded, and that is going to be the end of Eskimo, and this could be a flagpole. As you see Pseudo straight off spawn, he's going to run straight down this B road area, and as long as he doesn't get stunned, he could either go for the counter cap or try and play sneaky ninja style and just wait for that flag carrier. He's going to try and get those stuns off. Does connect with one of them.
Should kill the flag carrier there.
Yeah,
but it isn't going to be enough. Everybody else set back up on flag. They know they're 3-1 in the lead after this flag goes in, so they don't want to overextend too much and risk getting relayed. Very smart play there by Tommy's boys.
Yeah, really, really well played. Obviously, now there is only a 2 flag cap deposit, and deposit. Oh my god. Painkillers, I tell you, they're absolutely crazy. It's messing with my mind. But I'm on board with Eskimo as he makes his way into this cage, and he is going to get a few hit markers. Didn't actually connect with the kill. Going to jump, and great play there by Eskimo, taking down Tiny. Flag has been pulled now by Tommy's boys, looking like they're just going to try and get themselves in a more dominant position. Like I say, there is only 2 flags in it as it stands, and
currently no cover on the road for as Cully
just goes absolutely huge, and Cully has actually timed out of the game, so I'm not sure how they're going to play it. They may restart the second round, maybe. I'm not sure. They might do, they might not. But as it stands, LFO currently with just 3 players, as Tommy is going to run that flag in, and 2 minutes left. I hope Cully's getting reinvited, but I'm not sure. It looks like they're just happy to play on. Whether LFO have sort of accepted that it's too big of a task now, after obviously Tommy's boy did get that cap. But I'm on board with Tommy as he's being very aggressive in that cage. Decides to see if he can go cafe as one of his teammates does get dropped. He's going to run into one, takes down YGM, turns it, and he's going to get the 2-piece. Huge play there by Tommy as he anticipated Triz spawning right behind him. And Tommy, he's going to get the 3rd as well. Huge play coming from Tommy for Tommy's boys. He's going to pull this flag as well. And he's just going to run this all the way through middle. No, YGM has spawned. They go for the pistol. Oh, Tommy on form. Massive play there from Tommy. Oh, my days, I want your babies. Enough said.
It's just worth pointing out here, Tommy is the objective SMG player, and he's currently sitting on 21-9. He is having an absolutely huge game.